Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Goose Island Brewery or Beer Company, and it's the Matilda Belgian style ale, coming in at 7% ABV. There you go. Here's the bottle cap. Let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Okay, loads of smoke on the opening then. Look at that. You do expect that from a Belgian style ale, that big smoky opening. Belgian beers tend to be highly carbonated, and they like to have the yeast poured in. It's one of these beers, Matilda, I've seen around a lot in the beer shops, and I've not quite gone for it. Maybe it's the label, I don't know, but we're into it now. Beer in the glass is an amber coloured ale. Nice carbonation rising from the bottom. It's a little bit, I'd say it's more unfiltered than bottle conditioned. It's a small, more or less white coloured head, slightly off white. Let's get a nose on the beer then. And that's got a really refreshing, zingy, kind of punching Belgian beer style about it. It's almost grapey, it's almost appley, it's yeasty. It's lemony. I'm going to dive in. Cheers. And that is a really good tasting beer. It lost me for a minute. I kind of got transfixed into the beer. But again, it's a dryness, it's a spiciness, it's like white pepper. Candied fruit in this one. A nice candied fruit taste. It's almost brown sugary, or a candied, like a candied sweet, but with it's highly carbonated, almost like one of them lemon flying sauces you get. Fair play, that is really good. It's lively. It's very lively and bouncing on the kind of palate. The carbonation bursts on the inside of your mouth, and that's what you want from a Belgian beer. They are yeasty kind of beers. You do get that yeast in the beer. It's a kind of a slightly farmhouse, slightly funky taste you pick up in the beer. And yeah, there's not really much I can really say on... Oh, pardon. Flavour will continue to develop for 5 years. It's a 2012 bottle, then we're into the later stages of 2013, so it's, you could say it's either 12 months or nearly 2 years old, this bottle. I really like it. I've always liked Goose Island's beers. I've reviewed quite a few of them. Probably the best of the bunch from them would be Goose Island Bourbon County. That is a phenomenal beer and I highly recommend it. But the reason why I mentioned Goose Island Bourbon County is that they got taken over by a big company, Goose Island. They had this range of beer that was all brewed at the brewery, but now they only brew Bourbon County at the old kind of original brewery. All of this other stuff, the Matildas, They brew some IPA, some pale ale. They're all brewed somewhere else, and it's almost like the first step of being slightly concerned. It's, oh no, do they keep the qualities that I imagine Matilda had before? And to be honest, it happened in 2011, so this would have been brewed at their new premises, or where they brew this beer now, and it's very good. It's maintained its high standard, and I hope this continues. Orange, bit of tangerine, lemon. Then that Belgian yeast comes in. It's also hoppy, nice and bitter on the back end. It's a decent beer. But how do I rate Matilda from Goose Island Brewing Company, this 7% Belgian style ale? I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers!